Hi, I'm Denise Gierach of the Gierach Law Firm. I'm making this video to show you some real-life examples of what I see in my estate planning practice. Let's say you have a vacation home or a legacy property like a farm that you want to keep in the family so your kids can enjoy it. Why do you want to do that at all? One reason is you inherited it from your parents and you think that's what your parents would have wanted to pass it on. Another is you may have enjoyed that property as a vacation home when your children were small. Another is you may want to have your kids and their kids and their kids enjoy it just as you did. And so here's a real-life example of a legacy farm. I had clients who came in and they wanted to keep a farm that had been in the family for over 100 years and pass it on to their kids. The problem is, who is going to manage that property when you can't? Your kids have time issues. They live outside of the area, and so that may be a problem. Your kids may not agree on management issues. And who's going to be in charge anyway? Are you going to be appointing the kids to handle the management of the property? What if they can't agree? What about when one of your kids passes? What about that next generation? How is that going to be handled? And then who's going to pay the cost of maintaining the property? If the property is residential, who's going to set up the rules for its use? And then what if one or more kids don't want the property? What if they have their own favorite properties in another locale so they never have a chance to use it? When in the future generations, when they lose interest, what's going to happen? What if a kid, one of your children, just needs the money so they have to get out of the property? So here are some answers for you. If you want to go ahead despite those issues, consider putting the property in a limited liability company and giving a portion to all of the kids so they start to be involved in the day-to-day management of the property while you are still alive. Then set up an operating agreement to control the management of the business about the property. And then those kids will have better knowledge of what's going on. If it's a vacation property, you also have to set up rules concerning its use. When can they stay there? How many days per year? Who pays the real estate taxes? What kind of maintenance do they have to do after they leave? And how to buy the other's interest out if they can't stay into the LLC. If your kids have an interest in preserving the legacy property and have adequate assets of their own, that's fine. But if they don't, you might have to consider putting additional assets into that LLC to make sure that it's maintained. So if you have an interest in doing this, it can be done, but you have to plan ahead and put those rules together so that it will have the best chance of staying generation to generation to generation. We'll see you the next time.